What's going on? Welcome. Or welcome, as it turns out. Okay, well, we are doing capture rate, but let's get our PvP, gauntlet, and expedition out of the way first. So let's knock them out quickly. As quick as we can. 3 melons. Soupy. Good morning, Will. How are you, man? Hopefully you're well. 3 plus 5 melons. Balllands, sorry. Balllands. Great. That's awesome. I wish everyone was great at all times. That would be great. That would literally be great. A Bit Hero stream! Yes, we're doing Bit Heroes today. For a little bit. But we have... Black Boy, welcome, dude. We have a little kink in our armor. Possibly. I've got a house inspection today. It sure would be great. It would, yeah. I've got a house inspection today. But anywhere from 10:30 AM to 5 PM. Because, you know, why would they give you an accurate time of when they're coming? Why would they? 10:30 AM to 5 PM. It's currently 10:14 AM. So if they come like first thing, they're going to be here very soon. Ninja Boy, what up, dude? How are you? Good to see you made it. Yeah. Iberia, welcome. And Zill, welcome. Yeah. So we've got a house inspection. It could be anywhere from 15 minutes from now to 5 PM. So if they come while we're streaming, I'm just gonna have to like forced take like a 10-minute AFK break. There's not much I can do. So yeah, if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. It's gonna be the same for the Dragon Quest stream after this as well. So if we're doing Dragon Quest and you know they come, I'm just gonna have to AFK for 10 minutes or however long it takes. But I'll try and do it as quickly as possible. But you know, that's life, right? Crispy Vase, welcome, dude. Oh, we died. What is this? I hate this potion. I hate it. I hate it so much. But hopefully we can get through the Bit Hero stream without them showing up. They'd have to come to us first thing. And it's new agents as well. So, like in our old house, they would call us, you know, 20 minutes or something before they would come. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, just keep that in mind. Okay. Still no Merciless set. Not one piece from it. And not one Melvin head. I just want cosmetics. I'm not going to use them. I just want them for cosmetics. But so far, not to be. So I should have full energy and full raid shards. I basically didn't play yesterday. So all the natural regen should have come back. I played a little bit. I did like PvP, expedition, and gauntlet like a few times yesterday, but I didn't really do many raids. Or I did a few raids here and there, but yeah, should have max stuff. Is it loading for everybody or just you? It's your Wi-Fi? Are you using mobile? Like, is it buffering? Like, is it just the video just keeps stopping and buffering? A lot of people have that issue, and I don't think it's particularly people's issue. I think it's Steam, because I have that issue as well. A lot of buffering issues and stuff. I don't know why, but just a lot of people have that issue, and I'm not entirely sure what it's about. Giving you my luck for sets mythic since I don't need it anymore. Yeah, congrats, dude. That was awesome. I saw that on Discord. That was great. Very happy. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be able to upgrade it and use it just because I haven't been farming Crabble this whole time, and I'm not going to start now. You know, I've designated the time to get familiars and whatnot. But I wouldn't mind it for cosmetics. Especially the Melvin head. I really want that. It looks so dumb. I want it so bad. Okay, this guy actually hits pretty damn hard. Okay, that was a good crit. Or a good empower, a good smack, whatever it was. Okay, I think we may need to... Well, we can just potion it. We'll just do as much damage as we can. There we go. Perfect. And nothing. Alright. Let's get expeditions. Here because I'm bored is now following. Hi Chook, you streaming? I am. You're in the chat room. Okay. Let's do 475. I died a few times on 450. So we'll do 475 just to be safe. I'm gonna say hi. You said hi. Hello me. Okay. Yeah, I don't talk to anyone. Hi. I don't talk to anyone on stream like this. I always just like say I'm streaming or like hi or whatever and then close the text. So yeah, if I'm streaming, I will never have a a chat thing going on. I hate the super potion. It just stays there. You can't use it either because it's so expensive. Well, you can. I'm just gonna use it like to get rid of it so it's not there anymore because it's pretty like it's a one-off thing, right? It gives you full heal and full mana, effectively full SP. So it's just like a full res. Use it once and it's gone. So I'm just waiting till I need it clutch to finish something and then it's gone. And then I never have to like pay attention to it ever again that it's in the way. Welcome Echo, how are you? I still can't get past zone 6, dungeon 9. I'm super stuck. Hey! Man, how are you? I was just thinking about you before. I was literally thinking about you this morning. Because Elias has been hanging out recently. And I'm just like, I wonder what Arestus is doing. Like, I was making a coffee and that's scary. Like, 13 minutes ago, was thinking about you. I don't know what each dungeon is, the bosses and stuff, so I'm not too sure on that, but the information I give, well, it's information I guess, the advice I give, sorry, for people who are stuck on flags and stuff, is 1, have the appropriate accessory and pet. So if you DPS, have a decent accessory and a decent pet. So, you know, maybe throw some gems down, invest some gems to get like a decent epic pet and accessory or something. 2, have enough TS, so max out all those epics in every slot that you're in the zone for. If you have enough to like max out a legendary or something, you can do that as well if you want, but max out as high a TS as you can go from epics, like max out every epic in every single slot, like helmet, offhand, etc, etc. And 3, have like decent familiars. Those 3 things should get you over the line. You don't necessarily need legendary familiars anymore. In a way, it's you're gonna have a harder time if you have legendaries because you're only gonna have like a standard like +0 effectively. You know, Wimbo or something. But you could like +5 Remy T or something like that, who as +5 will have all the extra stabling TS as well as the multiplied augments. So yeah, basically max out your TS with epics, get a good pet and accessory, and get some good familiars, and you should be fine. You've been doing great, which is thinking I hadn't talked to you in a while. Yeah, legit. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, I wonder what he's up to. And then here you are. Okay, that is all done. Let's get on with the actual capturing. Are you still playing this, by the way? Or are you just popping in? I don't think I've seen you on here for a while. Let's do a raid, because why not? I've maxed everything. I've Bobo, but I don't know who else to use. Nothing seems to work. So, hang on. What flag are you on? Dungeon 6. Zone 6, Dungeon 9, sorry. Okay, so Zone 7, Dungeon 1, you can get Scort, who's a tank. If you've already got Bobodom, like +0, you may not need it. You could just keep farming and stabling Bobodom. But if you go... Well, who's your healer at the moment? Because that's probably the issue. And your pet and your accessory. Let me look you up. came in to say hi. I lost interest in mobile games way too often. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Are you, oh, it's like, it's super late for you, isn't it? Super late. I was gonna say you should stick around for thingy. Dragon Quest. But I forgot it's like mad late. Black Boy, here you go. Yeah, you need to replace this shit. This is an issue. This is not so bad. This is an issue. You got max epics, yeah. You could upgrade your pet as well. Your mount, sorry. Your runes. Evade. You got like all this tank stuff going on. You're very squishy as well, which is not that big of a deal. Empower, dual strike, evade, absorb. If you're going DPS, you need to replace these, even though that's legendary. Keep that for a while, I guess. Don't worry about this so much, but try and get higher levels of this, like Empower and Dual Strike are the way to go, if you can get more of them. Your enchants. You haven't got them unlocked, I guess. Empower's good. Empower's good. Empower good. Empower good. Okay. Good. That's good. Your enchants are good. Your runes. These are alright, but they're like low leveled. But this is the issue. One of the issues. If you can get a different accessory, a different offensive accessory, hopefully get one with like dual strike or something on it, you'll be doing a lot better. And depending on who your healer is, 3:30 AM, you have to be up in 2 hours. You guys are crazy. I appreciate you popping in there. Yeah, Black Boy, who's your healer, dude? I'm back to farming mythics. Yeah, you are. I keep switching from Twitch to Beat Heroes, Twitch to Beat Heroes. Finally, you can consume potatoes. Potatoes. Hey there, Chook. Could you do me a favor and check your Bit Hero Discord DMs real quick? Sure. Maybe I'll stay all night at this point. Also, I dig the hat. Thanks, man. I dig the hat too. Thanks for the info. Yeah, who's your pet, dude? Who's your pet? Not your pet, your healer. My God, who's your healer? Oh, sorry, dude. I apologize. I apologize. Yes. Fair call. Fair call. I'll fix that right now. I didn't even think about it, and I saw that who is it? Guts has a picture there as well, so I didn't even. Sorry, I just got the ability to post in here, so I obviously just lapsed on it. There we go, fixed it. I appreciate the heads up. Thanks. Let's do energy. Actually, I did catch a Nosdudu recently. I don't know if I need one more or not. Let's find that out quickly. Squib? Alright, dude. Go back to zone... Correct me if I'm wrong, someone. Zone 4 raid... Zone 4 raid 1. Zone 4 dungeon 1. In fact, I can check it myself. Where is it? Is this the first one? Where's the first one? Is it this one? Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm wrong. Where's the start of this zone? Here, alright? Am I even in the 4th zone? I'm not. These are so confusing. Colvag? No. Rexy, here you go. Go to Rexy's plateau, I guess, and farm this dude. Farm Rexy. With Rexy, you can fuse. Fusion. I'm pretty sure I would have the thing. The schematic. Let's find out. Rexy? Is it this guy? Yeah, Remy T. Okay, so you farm Rexy and you farm MET, which is common, so that's Pierce. And then you fuse these guys into Remy T. If you've +5 stable this thing, with augments and stuff, you're looking good. 22.5% damage, so he's going to hit like a truck. And his skills, he has a spread heal. And he has damage to all enemies as well, I guess. and he's got a 2 SP target enemy, but he's got a spread heal. He's got 22.5% damage, so his heals are going to like be really, really good. Stable him to 5, +5, put augments on, and your healing worries are over until you start working on a legendary and start stabling that as well. So that's what I would do. I would go back and farm Rexy and make some Remy teas, and then you should be alright. And get a new accessory, and I think then you're good. Okay, where is... No, we need one more Nosdudu, and then I've got enough. I've got all the dungeon fams I need. Once I get one more Nosdudu for Bobodom, then I just need the 3 raid fams. So let's smash out Nosdudu. And get the last one we need, and then we can move on to just Yetis for the rest of our life. Because stabling Squib 5 times would be good if you're going for Wembo, but it will also take you ages because it's a dungeon a raid fam, whereas dungeon fams are way easier to get. So maxing out +5ing Remy T is much easier. Squib and Professor Broccoli. What zone are you in, Ninja Boy? Again, level 95 and don't have square. You can use +5 Shramps of +5 Ballin to get up to, I don't know, at least zone 6, I'd say. So maybe, Ninja Boy, maybe go back and stable Shramps and Ballin and put augments on them, and then that'll get you to, well, what zone are you in again? What zone are you in? Because if you can get Remy T as well, if you're in zone 4, just get Remy T and there's your healer done. Remy T or Velk. Yeah, Velk's a good choice as well, but he needs 10 Hobbit feet. So to stable him, you need 50 Hobbit feet, and that's just a stupid amount of Hobbit feet. Remy T's way easier to get. Also, Hein Hin 10. Welcome. Thanks for the tip. Okay, no worries, no worries. Lytton, welcome. What up? Yeah, so in general, nowadays with the augments and stuff, Remy T as your healer and Scort as your tank is like the way to go. I've talked about this in length in the last couple of streams that I need to make an updated video on that, an updated guide. I just haven't got around to it, but I really need to do it because I get these questions a lot, which I'm happy to go into, but if I make a video, it kind of answers all those questions. And then I can just, you know, spit the link at you and you can watch it type thing. Wish Zilfa luck on getting his mythic tonight. He can have all of your luck, right? Velk or Omo are better in my opinion, but massive pain to stable. Yeah, the Velk with the Hobbit feet, like you'd be there till Christmas trying to get 50 Hobbit feet because it's just random. There's no way to get it. Item find doesn't work. It just so much freaking energy on all ag to get Hobbit feet. It's the same. Both took you around a month to +5. Who's Omo? I don't know. It's very rare that I recognize a familiar by name. Unless it's like one of the main ones that goes into fusing like the legendaries and stuff I have because I'm familiar with them. Otherwise, I don't know what some fams are. All the names in this game are ridiculous. Walkham is worth it if you go DPS. Walkham's great as a endgame healer. Like Remy T or Omo, apparently whoever Omo is, to get you to endgame, and then once you're endgame, you can just start working on the legendaries. Yeah, I prefer Walkham. He's great, but Wembo works just as well. But Walkham has that the dice roll, the hit random enemy thing, and if that empowers, and then you have augments for, you know, crit or whatever, like it hits so freaking hard. That move, like ridiculously hard. Omo's the white thing that wobbles like he's on a spring. Oh yeah. He was a mount, wasn't he? Like there was like a fluoro orange version of him as a mount somewhere in one of the like invasions or something a while ago. Go for Remroid. Rem's good if you're tank, right? But not so good if you're DPS because he's only got single target healing. But if you're a tank, you just get 2 +5 Rems and you just destroy the world. I guess I gotta try to get some sleep and I'll try and come back after I'm back from vacation. Nice hanging out even here for a little bit. Awesome, dude. Oh, this is it. Is it because you're here and you're about to leave that I get good RNG? No, I get bad RNG because you're leaving. Wah. It's 3 AM where I live, but I must watch Chook. You guys are in Europe, right? Well, I know Firenog. I'll say. I think I said your real name before, my mistake, but I know you're in Greece. Yeah, the timings is bad, man. It's really hard. Omo was an epic fusion from Opos. You need Omos for Drazig. I'll take your word for it. I don't know any of those names. And thanks for sticking around, Potato. It's very nice of you. Yeah, there's too many freaking familiars, man, and they're all got stupid names. It's 8:30 in the US. Yeah, so the US, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, all that type of stuff. It's not a bad time. So right now in Melbourne, Australia, it's 10:34 AM. Right, so it's in the morning. And in Asia and stuff, they're like a couple of hours ahead. So I think Ninja Boy, wherever he is, I think he's Singapore. I think he's like 2 hours ahead. And then like Vikings from New Zealand, he's 2 hours ahead. All that. Josh, welcome, you son of a bitch. So yeah, Josh and William and Nathan and all these guys are in the US, and it's like nighttime there, but it's like early night. It's like, you know, anywhere from 7 to 9 PM or something. So it's like, it's reasonable-ish. But then everyone in the UK gets boned. And in Europe gets boned because it's like the opposite of where we are, kind of thing. Like it's pretty bad. It's like early AMs. So I will end up doing streams later in the afternoon. So at the moment I start at 10. On Beard Heroes days, Mondays and Wednesdays, I start at 10. Every other day I start at 8. So like 2.5 hours before this, if you ever want to come for like other games and stuff. But at some point I will like start a stream at like, you know, 5 PM my time, and do like a stream till like 10 PM or something, like a 5-hour afternoon to night stream. And then that way all the European people can join in and stuff. So yeah, I've just got to figure all that out. And considering I'm not making any money off this, it's like a hobby, right? I've also got to, you know, hang out with my wife and do adult things. But I'll try to cater to everyone as best as I can. Orca. As a tank, what FAM's DPS healer preferred? Would you help me progress in Trials Calling? Just joined, so sorry if I made you repeat things you may have said already. What level are you? What zone are you in? I need to know all those informations. Drazig is 30% crit chance, 15 in power, leg fusion, Netherworld world boss schematic. Pretty OP DPS. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds 30 crit and 15 in power. Yeah, that's nice. I've done Netherworld world boss like I think maybe 10 times. I decided all lag, like one and done. All lag the whole time. Because I was going for Welcome, so I needed like a crap ton of Hobbit feet for that. But then I also ended up just making like meaty and tall lag and I don't know, something else, because I just had I just did all lag world boss so often that I just had Hobbit feet coming out my ass at one point, I should say. You've been here for 20 minutes? Oh, have you? Well, screw you. Obviously I didn't pay attention. I just saw Josh and my mind blanked you. Winslow is a good epic tank. Yes, that's true. You have the schematic, just not the Winslows. 241, working on raid 7 set, going for the DR build, have power core, serums, Earthgott, and Tobit. Okay, so you got good pets, and in fact you've got really good gear. So are you talking like what legendary fams? And your tank, right? 241 tank with legendary accessory and pet. Epics. Epic, okay. Then, well, yeah, you could go Winslow, or you could go Skort as tanks, and then Remy T as a healer. Maybe. Winslow, but can't stable because of lack of bacon. Yeah, that's the problem as well. Like, I want to do +5 fatty, but I need a lot of bacon. And considering the devs, pardon me, are bringing out like a new expedition every time expedition comes up, by the time you get back to, you know, the gummy portal to get more bacon, it's going to be like Christmas 2043. So yeah, Melborg, Walkham, Remoraid, and Drazig is a good choice. Yeah, but they're not epics. I'm surprised I'm not going to need Velk. Velk's another option. So the good thing about going Velk is if you +5 a Velk, you need 50 Hobbit feet, which is a lot. But then you're 1/3 of the way to a +5 Walkham. So, you know, in that sense, it's really good. The best choice for healer DPS is either Melborg or Walkham. Yeah, but he's talking about epics. Right? You're talking about epics? Not legendaries? Baker's it in two expeditions? Fair enough. Didn't realize that. Either way, 2 expeditions out of like the 100 that are around now. Takes a while to get back. Yeah, you need Velk for Walkhams, yeah. So if you get a +5 Velk, you're 1/3 of the way to a +5 Walkham, I guess. Remy T. Yeah, I would say Skort and Remy T as tank healer, as epics. Fully stable with augments should be pretty strong. I don't really have much viable leg schematics. Yeah, okay. Well, my recommendation, and that doesn't mean it's the best, it's just my personal recommendation, would be Skort and Remy T. Just stable those bad boys to +5, chuck some augments on, and then sit back and watch the deeps. Yeah, Ninja, get Remy T, it'll help you a lot. If you've got, you said you had Bobodom, or was that Black Boy? I can't remember who had what. Either way, Remy T for both of you will help. For epics, it's the Granny from the Mauhi portal, and the best tank is Winslar or Eularis. There you go. That also works. I think just Skort and Remy T are just good because they're easy to get, right? Because the portal ones, the expedition ones, need like the bacon or the whatever, and you can't get enough of it. Whereas Skort and Remy T are just like dungeon fans, and it's easy. Although Skort's like mini serums or something as well, isn't it? And I think you just get them randomly, so that could be an issue. Maybe if you don't have enough mini serums or whatever serums it is, that could be an issue. I don't even think I have the Skort schematic to check either. My first Melbourne World Boss fight, and I get the mount. Yeah. That's basically everyone had that issue. Oh, not issue. Everyone had that as well. I think I got mine on the 3rd run. Like, I think everyone got it within 10 runs. It's the drop rate on it is so freaking high. It's massive too. It's so big. Let's take a look. It's the biggest mount. It's not actually the biggest mount. That stupid robot one is the biggest mount. This one's pretty big as well, actually. But yeah, like, it doesn't even fit on the screen. It's so dumb. Is Frostybite worth upgrading? I had Frostybite for a bit. I can't remember what it does. It's got Empower or something on it, doesn't it? Or Team Empower, something like that. It all depends. If you're gonna up tier, then anything's potentially worth it. If you're not gonna up tier, then it's not really worth it. I used before augments, Squibbo and Yobbo all the way to get to the last 2 flags of Echelon. Yeah, so that was my original, in my guides and stuff, that was my original recommendation, was Yobbo and Squibbo, because Yobbo goes into Bobodom and Squibbo goes into Wembo, and you can get Yobbo and Bobodom. Technically, you can get them by raid 1. So you could have Bobodom in raid 1 if you just absolutely smashed it. And you can get Wembo in raid 2. So that's why I recommended Wembo over Walkham, just because Walkham you can't get until raid 4. Whereas Wembo you can get in raid 2. So if you just went hard on familiars, you could have a legendary tank and healer by raid 2. But now with augments and stuff, it's not as important, because fully stabled and augmented epics are really strong now. So that's what I mean. I need to remake that the familiar guide, and I still get a lot of new players still ask me like, you know, I have I have Gramps and I have Shrump. Why can't I make, you know, Shramps? Or I have Melon and Bob. Why can't I make Ballin? It's like, you need the schematics. They're like, what the hell's a schematic? Or like, where do I get the schematic from? And it's hard to say over text. It's like, you get them from the same dungeons that the familiars drop in, da-da-da. So yeah, I just need to make it basically a familiar video again. Like, what are schematics? Where to get them? Where to get the, you know, how do you find what familiars you need, etc, etc. How to fuse something, how to stable something, why you stable something, what augments do, etc. I just need to do all of that, like, for brand new players to the game, because I get a million questions about familiars every week, sometimes every day. The problem with Squad is it takes 50 mini serum to stable him. Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. Sorry, I've got a bit of a runny nose too. The mini serums is random as well, right? They're like robot sprockets. Yeah, I mean, look, I guess they don't want to make anything easy, right? So you just keep spending money. 5% SP skill damage for Frosty Bite. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know. That seems not the best, but what do I know? Just lead him to Bob's guide. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. It's loading? Why? Why what? I mean, 5% SP is not much. It's tier 10? Really? Oh, well, there you go. I thought it was tier 9. I mean, you may as well, I guess. If it's tier 10, and it's a mythic ring, I mean, it's better than a legendary ring, right? Unless you're going for sets, a particular set. Otherwise, it's going to be the same TS and everything as a legendary ring, but with a bonus on it. So, why not? Like, my ring is just a normal legendary ring. That's crap. Come on, Mostudu. Drop, you son of a bitch. Or accept, you son of a bitch. Oh god, whoever that is really dark blue and I can't read it. And I'm gonna squint. Drive God. What's going on? It's been a while. What build of your character are you chasing? My build is basically done. I'm chasing familiars. So I'm 100% from day one. I went dual strike. So my enchants are all dual strike. My runes are all dual strike. So 4 of them. My mount, sorry, is 4% dual strike. And that takes us to, oh, and my accessory as well is 18% dual strike. And that takes us to no skills other than dual strike, but I have 37.4%. So I've got nearly 40% dual strike, which is pretty crazy. It's like a lot. So I'm going for the chest piece from the last portal in this expedition, which has 2% dual strike on it, which will take me to 39.4%, which is silly. Are you doing Dragon Quest stream after this? Because I got to get a break. I am, dude. I get off break soon. Yes, I am. I was talking before. I should probably mention again because we're further into the stream. There's more people here. I have a house inspection today. Oh, come on. Yes. All right, fatty for life now, or Yeti for life, I guess. All we need is 3 Ragnars plus 5 Bobodom is donezo. You are using a Frosty Bite? Oh, is that what this is? Oh my god, stop. Right, it's a neck. Okay, when you said ring, I was just, I have a crap ring. Right, I have a Frosty Bite, there you go. I upgraded this because I wasn't going for set because the DPS set was Trials Gauntlet, and I think the Trials Gauntlet set is ring and neck, and might even be ring. I'm not too sure. Either way, I got the mythic. I'm like, meh, may as well, right? Same with this. This is a lot better though. 2% increased damage is better than 5% skill damage. I think? I don't know, man. I just went for mythics because I got them. I wasn't too fussed, in all honesty. I just wanted max TS as soon as possible. But I got them, so I did them. But that's pretty funny that I had it and I didn't know what you were talking about. When you said ring, I'm like, I got a legendary ring. I don't remember the names of things. Come on. What do you expect from me? Anyway, I have a house inspection today. Anywhere from 10:30 AM to 5 PM. Because they won't narrow the time down because they're jerks. It is now 10:48 AM. So they could come anytime from now till 5 PM. So at some point today, I am most probably going to have to take like a 10-minute AFK while they're here, like going through the house and stuff. Unless I finish streaming at like, 3 PM or something, and then they come between 3 and 5. But there's a potential thing, a high percentage chance that I'm going to have to go AFK for 10 minutes at some point. But yes, we will be doing Dragon Quest after this. Is it smart to go in power DPS build? Yes. In power is probably the best DPS stat. I just like dual strike. Or do what William did, which is probably even smarter, and go a split 50-50, like half dual strike, half in power. So, you hit twice a lot of the time, and then when you hit twice, you have a chance to hit empowered twice, and it just like destroys people. It's pretty good. I meant gear-wise, any specific set? No sets for me. So the reason I didn't go set is because it's Merciless set, and it was Trial Gauntlet 680. And by the time I got up to 680, I would have need full TS to get there. And then farming a set at full TS was going to take a while, etc. And to be fair, I've been doing 680 for probably months now, and I still haven't got one drop of Merciless yet. I haven't got anything. I don't even think I've got a legendary, to be honest. So when I saw that the DPS set was locked behind Trials Gauntlet, I didn't even bother. If it was the raid set, I would have gone for it, but that was the tank set, right? So I'm just waiting for next tier. If there's a DPS set in the raid, then I'll go for it. If it's another Trials Gauntlet set, then I'll probably avoid it again. Purely because I'm free to play, and it's just, I don't have the money to buy duffel bags and all that sort of stuff to smash it out. William's also free to play, but he got the set drops, so he's been pretty lucky. But I haven't got any drops whatsoever in about 2 months. So yeah, that's basically the reason. Nice catch. I did it. Why not go for APOC? It'll give you plus 20 DS. Plus 20 DS? What the hell is APOC? I can never remember names either. Yeah, man. Chuck. There's too many. All the familiar names are stupid, and there's too many pieces of gear and too many sets and all the rest of it. Like, there's just too much. I don't remember anything. So when people were like just then, like APOC, or whatever it was, I was like, what the hell is APOC? That's what I am. DPS in power. Yeah, it's pretty strong. See you guys in a bit. All right, man. Take care. I'll see you soon. Valent Clay. What up, dude? How are you? Free to play life is a pain. Yeah, it is. I mean, I've got pretty far as free to play, to be honest. Like, I'm doing all right. And William's free to play as well. William's actually stronger than I am. He's less, he's lower leveled by like, I don't know, a little bit. But he's freaking strong. Let's have a look at him. Not friends, guild. So he's, what, like 18 levels less than me, which is nothing. It's like 18 TS. But he's got full Merciless. He's got the Frosty Bite thing as well. He's got whatever this is. 0.75% increased damage for every mythic equipped. So there's 2 mythics equipped there. Legendary, dual strike and empower, and crit, I guess. Accessory, which is the best accessory he could have got for his build. He's got Dunglim, which is arguably the best or one of the best pets. Empower chance on his mount. It's not full 4%, but still. His runes, he still only has two epics, but I guess he's 3 epics, I guess, but I guess he's working on that. But dual strike and power, dual strike. Enchants are probably similar, right? Dual strike, in power. So yeah, all of those stats with Merciless and 2 mythics and legendary accessory and pet, all free to play. That's freaking OP, man. That's super OP. What are your stats? Dual striking and power now. They're like 22, 23% each or something around there. Apocalypse set doubles your major runes mountain. Ah, right. APOC, that's what. Why not go for APOC? That's World Boss Mythic, right? World Boss Heroic. Because I'm using all of my energy for familiars. That's why, basically. I'm never able to up tier anything as free to play. And considering the new tiers probably around the corner, there's no real point for me going for a set now. Because by the time I get it, the new tier will be out and like kind of pointless. Also, because I've been doing familiars for the past like 2 months, I have no Crubble. So even if I got drops, I wouldn't be able to upgrade them. All of that type of thing. I just figured I need familiars. So considering I was max TS already, and I'm not going to be up tiering anything, it's like, well, I'm max TS. It's good enough for me to pass, you know, 680 and all the rest of it. I'll just focus on fams now, so that I'm stronger for next tier. That was my thought process as free to play. I saw William in World Boss. Did you juice your pants? I mean, I probably would have juiced my pants. Glad you finally caught a stream. Me too, dude. Me too. Welcome. It's good to have you. Thank you for showing his build. I have 20% in power accessory and was curious on going DPS in the future. Tanks still have an easier time, right? If you have a tank set and maxed fams, tank is way easier, the DPS. But a lot of the problems as well is that most people are tanks, so it's hard to find a good DPS. So if you go DPS, that kind of fixes that problem a little bit. And you know, whatever. Like, you can do the game either way. Oh, here he is, my nemesis. Melbourne Fact, World Boss, Heroic. Melbourne Factory, sorry. Yes. Yeah. So that's why, basically. 21% dual strike, 18.25% in power. Had to get rid of the 4% in power head for Merciless. Oh yeah, that's right. Still, that's freaking strong, man. Free to play, you're a god. Is Gobby good? He's got a fusion in one of the portals, I'm sure, one of the expeditions. I'm sure someone can fill you in on what that is, which is, I can't remember what it's called. Goblin? Something like that. He's a healer. That's pretty good. Robbie is probably not worth it these days. He was good when the game was like new, but there's better fams now. It's really solid. Yeah, it's freaking solid, man. I went full dual strike from day one because I'm just like, that seems like a cool skill. So, you know, I'm still not bad. You know, nearly 40% dual strike is nothing to, you know, sneeze at or whatever the phrase is. But yeah, Will is definitely stronger. Especially like with full TS, without sets and stuff, we'd be comparable. But with Merciless, like, he's just blowing me out of the water. Only downside of getting Merciless, still far better than old. Wait, the only? Oh, that's the losing 4%. Yeah. Go for Melborg, so you can get gears at the same time. Go to bed, Gobex. Go bed, Gobex. Yeah, he's a decent healer though, right? But to stable him is basically not an option because you need 6 gobbies and whatever the upgrade material is from that thing. So, you know, maybe not. I've got a +1 Robbie because I just thought caught 2 gobbies with gold just while leveling up. So I have a +1 Robbie, but you know, like I said, early game he was pretty good. He was kind of like a mix of everything. He's kind of tanky. He's got some crit. He kind of does damage. I think he's got a heal as well. It's just kind of a bit of everything. So he was good, but now there's way better fams. I still have my old Robbie. His skill sucks now. Yeah, exactly what I just said. It's funny. Every time I say something and then I read chat, someone's already said it. But I guess that's the way with streams, right? Gobex is a fusion with Gobby in the current expedition. Okay, I didn't even know there was. I know nothing about the current expedition as far as schematics go. Ooh, Siege Force. I just know the mythic I'm after. And even then, you know, I get it. If I get it, probably not, because I'm not putting any badges in. You know, and say I can upgrade it with Crubble. Then, you know, I have an extra 2% dual strike, which is great. But then next tier, I'll just replace it anyway. So, you know, going for gear isn't that big of a deal when I'm max TS already. But I got to go for something, so why not? Too many Gobby fusions now because of all the expeditions. Yeah, it's like Yeti, right? So many Yeti schematics. Best to save Gobby till you have enough to +5/1 since they all come out. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. If you get 6 Gobbies, then just pick one. But getting 6 Gobbies is like going to be pretty damn lucky, and I wouldn't spend any gems on them. So that's the other reason behind Fatty as well. I keep saying Fatty instead of Yeti because I'm going for Fatty. That's the thing with Yeti as well, because there's a heap of Yeti schematics. So I'm just like, if I just smash out Yeti and just get like a bunch of them, then I can just pick one of the schematics. I have Fatty. I already have a Fatty and I love him. That's why I was thinking the +5 Fatty, just for PvP to be an absolute beast. But if I end up getting the Yemic schematic, I'll probably go for that instead. And then +5 Yemic to replace Bobodom. Ooh, Litten, encompassing Oath. Yeah, I'll probably replace Bobodom with a +5 Yemic because he's better. But that's all depending on if I get the schematic or not. And if I was to do that, I would need 30 Yetis, which is absurd. Definitely doable, but 30 is a lot. Definitely not worth the gems? Nah, absolutely not. Do you wash the hat? It's a good question. The answer is no. I haven't washed it since I got it, and I got it a long time ago. Okay, I got it about 8-9 years ago, but I never wore it. I just got it because it was a chicken, right? Because I've been known as Chook, like that's been my nickname since I was like 18. I'm now 34, so what's that, 16 years? Something. So when I went to Japan, like 8-9 years ago, something like that, I saw it and I'm like, oh, I have to have that. That's so cool. And I just, you know, put it in my room somewhere, in my study somewhere. I don't know. It was just sitting around. I can't remember why. I just have a heap of chicken stuff for no reason whatsoever. Like this hand puppet, you know, technically it might be a duck, but you know, it's a chicken. I have a rubber chicken, which I need to make sure that I don't squeeze, otherwise my dog will go absolutely off her head. In the background, you can see a chicken on the second shelf down. There's just chickens all over the place. I've got my big mascot chicken. Hang on, I'll grab it. I'll show you. It used to be in the background of my videos, but then I moved house and there's no room for it, but I'll get it, one sec. This guy. I wish I could have him in the background again, but there's nowhere to put him. Because directly behind me is my is a wardrobe, so I can't really put anything in front of it. Anyway, to answer your question, wash the damn hat. To answer your question is I bought it that long ago, but I never used it. And then when I started doing YouTube, I thought I was, you know, did my channel named Chook, and I was gonna, you know, theme it as far as well, theme, I guess, around chickens and stuff. So I thought, oh, I'll wear the hat, and that like might make me different, like pop out compared to other people and stuff. If like I've got a chicken hat on, people are like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Or I get oh no, I get majority of the things about the hat, comments about the hat is like, oh, that's freaking cool. Where did you get it? I want one. But I still get like the occasional like, look at you, you fucking fag, because you know people are idiots. Anyway, so I've been wearing it for 5 years doing YouTube and I haven't washed it. No, the color is perfect. It's just the beak. This bit is like a bit nasty. The reason I haven't washed it is I was scared that it would fuck it up. And then I don't know, the colors would run, or, you know, there would be something red in the wash and it would go like, you know, have all like red marks and stuff through it. Like I didn't want to stuff it up because I only had one of it, and it's like, you know, my thing effectively. That's why I haven't washed it, in all honesty. Not because I'm like, you know, a filth merchant or anything like that. Like, you know, I shower twice a day sometimes, and I'm not, you know, I'm not filthy at all the rest of it. That's the only reason I haven't washed it. But I'm about to get a replacement, or not a replacement, well, I guess it's kind of a replacement. I'm about to get a second one. So when that happens, I'll wash it, because then if something goes wrong with it, I've got another one. That was my thought process. So yeah, it's definitely not because I'm filthy or a filth merchant. It's just because I didn't want to do it just in case it's stuffed up. I need a pet chicken. I do. My wife always says we need 2 houses, one for us and one for all my pets. I have had a lot of pets over the years, and I've had to cut down because I started dating my wife like 10 years ago, and now I'm married, and there's just, you know, I can't just have pets all over the place anymore. But yeah, as far as pets goes, I've always had a dog. We have a dog and a cat now. I've got fish. I've got a bearded dragon. I used to have a turtle. I used to have a giant centipede, a scorpion, a tarantula. What else have I had? That'll do for now. I've had other stuff I can't think of off the top of my head. Anyway, I've had to cull a lot of them out. Well, cut all. I didn't kill them. Like the turtle, I had in a 3-foot tank, and it was getting too big, and I needed to buy a 6-foot tank for it, and there was just no room. So a friend of mine has turtles, so I'm just like, can you take it? And like, you know, can you just add her with your turtles? And he's like, yeah, I'll do that. And then I sold the tank and stuff like that. So now we have a cat, a dog, a little fish tank, and my bearded dragon. So, but there's so many pets I want. But pets are a lot of work as well. But yeah, a pet chicken would be cool. But if we had like some chickens in the yard, I'm not sure whether Zelda would just kill them or not. She probably wouldn't. She's pretty, like, she's not aggressive or anything, but her breed is bred to hunt rabbits and like go down rabbit holes and stuff. So any like animal like that, I'm just a bit iffy. Like I never let my dragon out when she's around because I'm scared that she just might eat it or something. But yeah, pet chickens would be cool. I agree. Except it's just like my house, except at my house it's dolphins. You got dolphins everywhere. You need a stuffed chicken? I got a stuffed chicken. I just showed it. It's massive. Damn it, Ragnar. Febreze it? It's not stinky. It's not like, it's making it sound like it's like just in tatters and falling apart and stinks like shit. It's fine. It's just the beak is a little like, you know, a little tinged. Anyway, hand wash it. That's true. I hadn't even thought of that. Man, you guys are making me look bad. I do not peddle filth. It's not what I do. Hand wash it. Alright, I'm gonna do it. When I get the replacement, I'm gonna hand wash that bitch. I'll take photos to prove it. The whole of Noah's Ark. I wish, man. I want a goat, because I think goats are hilarious. And Camille's just like, we're not getting a goat. We got nowhere to put it either. But she's like, we're never getting a goat. I am sworn 100% I can never get a snake. That's just, you know, compromises and stuff. You gotta make compromises. Like, you know, Camille didn't really want a lizard or a turtle because she's 100% a cat person. Like, if it's not a cat, she doesn't care about it. Having said that, she's warmed up to Zelda and she's like, holy crap, I can't imagine life without Zelda. She's the best dog I've ever seen. Because she's never had a dog before, and she just like has fallen in love with her, which is really good because I was hoping that would happen and she wouldn't just be like standoffish to her. But in general, if it's not a cat, Camille's not that interested. So yeah, having a lot of pets is a bit hard these days. But I've been like, the one thing I can't have is a snake. Do you eat chicken or a steak guy? I'm an everything guy. Camille doesn't really eat any other meat as meat. That's a weird sentence. She only eats chicken. Like, she'll eat stuff. She'll eat like she'll eat bolognese a little bit, and she'll eat like you know, like pork dumplings and stuff. But she would never just eat like pork or beef if it was like a steak or something. So she'll eat stuff if it has those meats in it. If it's like not the main thing, but she would never just sit down and eat a piece of beef or pork or something. She's 100% like chicken. So majority of meals, like 90% of meals that we have, I can't be bothered cooking two things because she doesn't really cook. I can't be bothered cooking two different things, so we just eat like chicken a lot, which is fine because chicken's freaking great. A centipede? Yeah, I had a giant centipede. It was cool. It ended up eating itself, which was not great. It was about this big. Yeah, about that big. What's that, like 20 to 25 centimeters? I don't know what that is in American measurements, but you know, that big, whatever that big is. It was pretty cool, man. I really like invertebrates. Oh no, we don't need that. Yeti. We're here. We are here, my friend. I'm back. Let me give you my loving caress. And if you don't say yes to me, I'll chuck you in the Yeti pit with all your decomposing family. And then you can just drown in the entrails. Or you can come with me and live for at least a few months. The choice is yours. I could never do a centipede. I didn't handle it. I just fed it like, you know, crickets and roaches and stuff. I don't know, I'm fascinated with animals. I love watching them and stuff. So yeah, it was the same thing with scorpion and the tarantula and stuff. I don't know, I just like it. It's a big no. About a foot? No, it wasn't a foot. That's like that. It was like that. I don't know. And there's nothing really I can show that would be comparable, that everyone would know the size of. It was longer than my hand, if that makes sense. But I have relatively small hands. Either way, it was decently large. But yeah, it ended up eating itself, which I don't understand because it had a lot of food. Like, and it definitely didn't like starve it or anything. I just they make tunnels in the like the peat or the dirt or whatever you keep it in. They make tunnels, and that's where they're like, you know, they're ambush predators. So they just go under the dirt or whatever it is and wait and then strike. And I hadn't seen it come out in ages, and all the food that I put in there was like 2 crickets and stuff just like jumping around, and I'm like, why isn't it eating? So I decided to just get like a spoon and just move some of the dirt away, because it just make another tunnel, it's not a big deal. And it was there, and I'm like, oh, it's just there. And then the next day I had a look, and it was in the exact same position. And so I got the spoon and I kind of just like tapped on it really lightly, and it didn't move. And then I like kind of like ran the spoon just slightly, like really delicately along its legs, and it didn't move at all. I'm like, ah, crap, what's happened? So I kind of dug around it to see what had happened, and it had turned on itself, like coiled on itself, and started eating its own butt. So I don't know whether it just, there was a cricket or something, and it like came in, like, I don't know, did something, and it just turned around to bite the cricket and ended up biting itself, and then just didn't realize and kept eating. I have no idea, but it ate itself, which is really weird. And it definitely was not due to not enough food. 30 centimeters is 12 inches. Okay, so, hey Zach, what up? So I guess it would have been like, I don't know, 8 inches, 9 inches? I don't know. Also, Lytton got banned for something. Not banned, he got, I don't know what that was about. I've still got to like fine tune Nightbot, not too sure what it is. Got dark for like 5 minutes? That escalated quickly. Yeah. What we got? We got maybe 2 more runs. We'll have 1 more run, and then we'll like just talk for a bit until the regen comes up, and then we'll do 1 more, and that'll be it. No, definitely smaller than my shoe size. Hope everything's grinding well. Everyone's grind. Yeah. Well, we got a Nostudu, so that's successful. It was about. So that's my phone. It was, I don't know, a little bit bigger than my phone. Probably like here. So what's that? Is that roughly what I was saying? That's roughly what I was saying. Yeah. So this is a Samsung 10 5G model. So if you've got that, or you know what that looks like, it was slightly bigger than that. But it was way bigger than a normal centipede, and it was like the width of your finger. yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything that's similar to it that I can just go, oh, it was exactly like that. Weird way to die. Yeah, it was. It was. I still don't understand it. What happened? And then my scorpion just died of old age, I guess, because they don't live that long. Like, invertebrates and stuff only live for like a few years. And then I had 2 tarantulas. You can't import tarantulas. You can't import any invertebrates and stuff into Australia, which sucks because there's some that I would have wanted from like the US and Asia and stuff. Good luck. Good luck to you, dude. Yeah, anyway, so the largest tarantula in Australia is called a bird-eating spider from Queensland. So I had 2 of them in a row. And the female is like 1.5 times bigger. Sorry, like half again. So 1.5, yeah, that makes sense. So than the male. So they're definitely the bigger ones, and they live for about 15 to 20 years, something like that. The males only live for like 3 years. But you can't tell the sex of them until they're like adult. So I bought 2 as like youngins, not really small, probably like midway, like a year or year and a half in, something like that. And you couldn't tell the sex, and unluckily I got 2 males. So like a year or 2 later, they just died from just, you know, life cycle. But if I got a female, I would still have it. So yeah. Anyway, that's me. I'm strange. That's what I envisage when Chook says he has a giant centipede. What did Lytton say? Whatever he said got deleted. Weird way to die, yes. This burger I'm holding is delicious. And gone. Yeah, it was weird, man. I don't get it. Maybe some kind of parasite. That's strange, but I don't know much about centipedes. Who knows, man? Who knows? I take care of my animals and stuff, so it's not like I neglected it. I don't know. Maybe there was like mites or something in the substrate. I don't know. I hate house centipedes. It looks like something straight out of hell. We don't have house centipedes. But yeah, you don't want to get bitten by one. That's for damn sure. I don't think centipedes are fatal, but they're nasty. I posted a link to a vid about centipedes. Oh, that's alright, don't apologize. But yeah, I think I cut off URLs in case people posted, you know, viruses or something. How's the grind? Pancake? Welcome, dude. You've come right at the end of the stream. The grind is good. We got 1 lost doo-doo. So we have finished all of the dungeon fams we need for Bobodom +5. Now we just need 3 Ragnars from Raid 1, and we have a +5 Bobodom, which is awesome. Don't mind house centipedes, just hate spiders. I love all of it. I'm not afraid of anything, like, you know, arachnophobic and this, that, the other. I'm not afraid of anything. I just really, really, really hate moths. I just am not a big moth guy. I hate them. Like, I actively hate them. I'm not scared of them. I just hate them. Nope, just nope. Used to see giant desert centipedes while out on doing stuff, and I'm still seeing them in my nightmares. Well, there you go. That's probably that size then, however big they were. Glad I don't have scorpions where I live. Scorpions are cool, man. I love the way scorpions look. There's the scorpion in America, which I really wanted to import, but you can't. What's it called? It's like armored. It's the general rule for scorpions, if anyone's interested. I also know a stupid amount of animal facts as a result of being an animal guy. If a scorpion has big claws but a small tail, it's not very venomous. If a scorpion has a big tail but small claws, then it's venomous. That's basically the rule of thumb. It's probably not accurate for every single species, but if you see a scorpion with a big ass tail, then yeah, don't go near it. If you see a scorpion with like a little tiny babby tail, you're probably alright. Common house centipedes aren't known to bite, but they're still nasty. Luckily, I haven't seen one in a very long time. Deathstalker? No. It's Black Emperor? Black Emperor Scorpion? Is that right? Whatever it is like it's nothing. If it stings you, it's like whatever. It probably hurts, and you know, but it's not venomous at all. But it looks like a tank. Like it looks like an armored tank. It looks fucking fantastic. Black Emperor Scorpion? Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. They're quite big as well. Look at it. It's fantastic. It looks so freaking cool, man. Google search it. You can't post a link in here, as we just know. But they're like bigger than your hand, or as big, they fit in your hand. but they're quite big, and they're just armored to crap. Like, look how big their pinchers are, and they're just black, and it looks like they've got plated armor and stuff. I don't know, they just look sweet. I want one so bad. Emperor Scorpion's awesome. Yeah, I want one really, really badly. Can you just get them in the US? Can you just like go and buy one? I imagine so. Do you need like licenses and stuff? Because here you need licenses for stuff. Not super dangerous? Yeah, exactly. They just look freaking cool. They're not dangerous. You can hold them and stuff. Like, I held my Scorpion. It was called a, what did I get? I can't remember what breed I got, what species I got, but it was not venomous at all. But I used to handle that. But my tarantula and centipede was a big no. They're banned from import to the US, sadly now. I thought they were American. I thought they were American, Native American scorpions. Most in the trade here are captive bred black emperors. I believe you can buy them. I just don't think you have permits. Don't you need any permits? So for me to have my dragon, my bearded dragon, I need a license, like a basic wildlife license. But to have my turtle and centipede and scorpion and all that, I don't. So certain things you do, certain things you don't. Look at all these merciless jerks. Not impressive quest because he's a tank, but okay, I need to take this mount off. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that is done. Bit Heroes stream is donezo. Finished. Kaput. If you guys want to stick around for the Dragon Quest stream, that'd be good. Have a chat and, you know, just stick around. Oh shit, we got 24 people watching. That's pretty cool. I know a lot of you are here for the Bit Hero stuff and not too interested in the Dragon Quest stuff. But still, we're gonna move on to it and play that for like a few hours and stuff. So if you're keen to hang out, then stay tuned. Give me like 5-10 minutes just to set up the PS4 and stuff, and then we'll come back and do some Dragon Quest, which would be pretty good. It was a successful stream. It was a sexful stream too. Got to go to lunch. All right, we'll see you soon, Josh. Yeah, it was successful. We got a Nostudu, so can't say no. And we got a Ragnar come up for Persuasion too, so that's pretty good. You're in Florida. Closest thing we have to Australia in the US. Zeta's in Florida as well. I'm eating a yummy burger right now. It tastes like a premium version of a Wendy's burger. I don't know what a Wendy's burger is, but that's great, I assume. How many? We got 4. It's not worth waiting. All right, that's it, guys. Stick around for Dragon Quest. Otherwise, I will see you for the next Bit Heroes stream, which will be Monday. All right, I'll see you soon.